Guys, I have a very special training for you today, which is a free marketing tactic that you can utilize to be able to get some quick wins with inside your business, but also get really consistent wins over a long period of time. Now, this training is called the 250 list. It's very, very easy to be able to implement. So let's dive into it for today. Now, firstly, guys, we're going to be focusing on utilizing your personal network. So the training document below this that you guys will be able to see or click below, okay, really helped me get amazing momentum within my business. This was when I first started my fitness business. I had under $4,000 in my bank account, so just needed to grow off my personal network. But I also have used it in multiple businesses that I have started, and especially my two bigger businesses that have all done like multi seven figures in sales. Now, look, your network matters, okay? Your network is a really valuable asset. Now, you already have relationships, memories, connections with these people, okay? So you've already built a foundation of trust, which no one else will be able to replicate. And look, in my opinion, if you're not actively engaging your network, you're leaving a lot of potential clients and revenue on the table. And I really love this quote by Robin Sharma. Success in business is about people, relationships, and connections. Okay. So when you're able to build these connections, when you're able to add value to people with inside your network, because majority of people want to get healthier, fitter, and stronger. They're going to do something with their health and fitness at some stage, whether it's a gym or online coach. So we want to make sure that if they're making a decision that they're going to work through you and not someone else, because someone else will take them as a client and will get their revenue if you're not active. Now, for me, when I was looking at my personal network, I played AFL and rugby league. Okay. So that was people I knew. I had certain clubs that I was affiliated with. Obviously, school, had my Instagram followers, phone contacts, email list, Facebook friends. Now, in most cases, guys, you'll have at least 200 people that you have met in your life. Okay. And in many cases, it's like a lot more. So you're really able to utilize this list ongoing, and we will cover continuing to grow your list as well. Now, we would utilize free trials in this. Okay. The reason why we do free trials, okay, that was completely free, and I'll explain it, is we wanted to add maximum value, okay, to our network. Okay. So these are people that we knew. Okay. So we would let them come in, would let them start as a trial. They'll do 14 days completely free, and it would open the door to be able to get a lot of referrals. Okay. And I've got a training a bit deeper on how you can systemize this as well to get heaps of referrals. And it would also increase the likelihood of them becoming a paying member. So it's a win-win case, right, for everyone involved. And as I said, I've used this strategy multiple times. It doesn't take too long to be able to implement, and you often get really quick wins in the short term, but also massive wins in the long term as well. And I just want you guys to know, if you don't reach out to people you know, someone else will. Okay. Someone else will reach out to them. Someone else will help them. And the way I kind of thought about it is people in my network, no one should care about them more than you. There were people I played sport with, went to school with, traveled with, had memories with, my family, all these different things. And I was like, look, if they come and train in my fitness business, I'm going to love and care for them. I know I'm innovating my programs, right? And so we wanted them to train with us, and it makes an amazing community with inside your fitness business as well. Okay, but let's just talk about the math if you do this. Let's just say if you implement these strategies and you sign up one person per week. Now, that doesn't seem like much, but you're going to increase your weekly income by $2,600. And that's just if you charge $50 a week. So if you charge more than that, guys, you're going to make a lot more money. Okay, then also as well, guys, your annual income will increase by $135,200. So it's like, are you willing to invest an hour a week to make an extra 100K a year? And I really, really hope, guys, that the answer is yes. Now, we want to be systemized in our approach for this. Okay. Now, to successfully do that, you must have a systemized approach. Okay. And for me, it was doing the 2 30-minute slots every week. And I'd be focusing on two different things. I'd be focusing on building my network and adding people to my list. Then also as well, I'd focus on reaching out to people. And I have a document that I'm going to give you guys in a bit, okay, so that you're able to check it out, and it will be just below this training. Okay, your list will include clients, friends, family, anyone who you've met. And you'll be able to grow this list really quickly. I sat down, went through my Instagram followers, went through my phone contacts, went through my email list. So I was able to get like 150 to 200 people really quickly. That initial time took me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do. but then it gave me like a lot of different people to be able to contact. And this is how we're able to get that hyper growth to grow by 100, about 100 or bit more members in about 9 months. Okay. And guys, just remember with this, your list will grow over time. Okay. And we want to be making sure you add new people to it. Okay. And as a great quote on this from Robert Collier is success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. And so the lesson that I want to get for you guys, if you do this for a couple of weeks and stop, you're not going to add the $135,000 a year to your revenue. Okay. If you do this, right, every single week for the next year, you will get so good at it and be so systemized, okay, that I have absolutely no doubt in my mind, okay, that you will be really, really successful within this strategy. So I want to give you guys like a little bit of an action plan, a little bit of a checklist, okay, and talk a little bit about what offers to give. So over the next 7 days, I want you to message at least 50 people from your list. Now that's just 10 people per day. Okay, that's going to get you a little bit of momentum. It's going to get you a few like positive interactions with people. And what you want to do when you're reaching out to them is we'll just reach out them with a personal message. Say if you're messaging me, it's like, hey Jimmy, just wanted to check in. How's life been going? What have you been doing since you stopped playing footy? Okay, get a reply, and then they will ask you a question back, and then off the back would be like, hey, I've got this new fitness program, whether it's online or in person. Go look, I'd love if you check it out and give me some feedback for 14 days completely free. Like, are you interested in losing weight, adding muscle, or getting fitter? I would be so honored to be able to help you. I'd be super stoked, right? And you want to just make sure that's in your words. So step one is reach out, okay, on a rapport-based message. Step two is like give an offer. Okay, just keep your messages nice and simple. Okay, don't do copy and paste stuff. Actually reach out with a thoughtful message. Okay, like you're touching base, and then just give an offer off the back. They're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. Either way, you're making positive impacts to be able to grow your business. If they say yes, amazing, get them in within 24, 48 hours. If they say no, just say, Jimmy, man, totally no worries. If you ever need any help or anything, please reach out. I just want to help as many people as they can reach their goals. Right. And as a step-by-step checklist for this, okay, within the training, guys, if you save this training, okay, put in your calendar 2 times every week for 30 minutes and start to take action, you will start to innovate this system. Okay. But you might want to watch or listen to this training a couple of times, just because you'll pick up a few different things that I've said, at each time that you watch it. Now, let's break down to the offers and how we convert it. Okay, so for our one-on-one personal training service, which we did, and we love one-on-one PT in person, we just gave them 3 free personal training sessions that they could use over 14 days. If they use them within 7, great. If they use them, over 14 days, we'll try to get people on a 2-session-a-week pack. So say if I started on a Wednesday, I would do my first session on Thursday, Friday, then 2 the following week, and would aim to convert in the 3rd session. Okay, for semi-private online group training classes, just give them an all-access 14-day free trial. Okay, and what we'd just make sure we do is on day 1, we would still do a 30-minute consultation with them, just like a normal paying member, to learn their goals, short-term, long-term, their obstacles, challenges. Okay, we had like certain systems where we track their results and things like that from the start to the finish. Okay, so but we put our best foot forward initially. Okay, so we onboard them correctly, so we know what they're working towards, because we do want to try and convert this person into a member. And then we'll just organize a quick chat at day 7 to 10. Okay, doesn't matter what day, but it just matters that we have that chat. Can be in person, over the phone, however you want to do it. So we would initially just ask for feedback about how they enjoyed it, and then we'd show them the results they achieved. We'd want to show them something tangible. Maybe they got fitter, maybe they got stronger. Okay, maybe off the back they lost a couple of kilos, but it makes it easier to convert someone on a free trial if they've got some type of positive beneficial result. And that's where we'd give them meal plans, we'll check in with them and things like that, because we really wanted to get a positive result to convert them, or we wanted a referral or a Google review. Now, at the end of that, okay, they already know the pricing ongoing. Okay, if they said yes, we'd set up their payment and then just ask for a referral and a Google review. So we'd set up their payment first, explain all the details on that. Then we'd ask them for a referral. So that, hey, say if you're signing me up, I'm like, awesome, Jimmy, you're a member now. Welcome to the team. Mate, I want to help as many people as we can. So I know you just did a 14-day trial. Would you have a few people who would maybe be interested just like you? Okay, again, if they say yes, you organize the referral. We'll do three-way chats on social media. If they said no, that's totally okay because we have a systemized process to be able to do this over time. And then we'd ask for a Google review. Okay. So we would just have like QR codes or we'd text message them a link and we'd just get them to give us a review so that we're always growing our Google reviews. That was really important for us. Now, look, if they said no, it was all good. We'd just say, hey, if you ever want any help in the future, I'd love to work. Is it okay if I ask a few quick favors? They'll be like, yes. Like, hey, would you have like any friends, family, people that you work with that might want to do a 14-day free trial? I'd be super grateful if you send me down 3 to 5 people. Pause, get a yes or no answer on that, explain how they can connect people up with you, and then we'd also ask for a Google review. But also because this person was added to our CRMs, we were able to email, text them, be able to follow up. So then, guys, even off the back of it, you will get sales, but then you might not get sales, but you're growing your valuable list. You're adding a lot of like good positivity into the world. And I find like personally, the more that I do that, the better results that I get in all areas of my life. And guys, just remember, even though it's a free trial, treat them like a paying client because they can and will become your next long-term member at some stage. And the way that we looked at it, our average customer lifetime value in our businesses, depending on the service, was anywhere between $1,500 and $4,000. So then we're like, hey, I've got someone coming in for a 14-day trial. If I do a great job, if I show them lots of value, off the back of it, I'm going to make anywhere from 1,500 to 4 grand. And so that's where we want to always put our best foot forward and always try to over deliver. Okay, now we want to just follow this simple strategy together over the next 7 days. I want you to message at least 50 people over the next 7 days. Okay, over time, I want you to continue to build your list. Okay, I want you to try to add 20 people to your list, have a systematic reach out process, offer value, and then you're going to watch your business grow very, very consistently. And I want you to know the fortune's in the follow-up, which is a great quote by Jim Rohn. But now it's time to take action. Okay, so I'm going to give you an action task, and then also below in this training, I'm going to give you a document, okay, that you can look at so you can do this in a really systematic fashion. Okay, so you want to save this training, put the 2 times in your calendar for 30 minutes, and I definitely want you to aim to message 50 people per week. Because look, if you watch this training, I'm sure like if you've watched this far, you're like, look, that makes sense. I'm going to make more money. I want to make an extra 130 grand a year, maybe more. But what we need to make sure that we do as motivated fitness business owners is actually that we take action off the bat. Okay, you actually need to take action. You really need to be able to add as much implementation as possible because I know this works, okay, but I know it won't work if you don't do anything off the back of it. So let me just kind of run through this document and how it works. Okay, so in this document, there's a fair few tabs in there. It's a Google Drive document. I just want you to click in the top left and go make a copy, and that will be a copy for your own. And then you'll see a tab down here in the bottom that you can just click on, and I want you to click on 250 list, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, so firstly, you have the individual. Okay, and we would do this like red or green. Okay, so when someone becomes a member, would go red. Okay, when someone they would go green. When someone isn't a member, would go red, or if they're not interested. And if it's like still in conversation, would make it orange. Okay, so I've got 5 different examples here for you, just so you can kind of have a look at how it works. Okay, so say if you have me, right? I become a member, I do a trial. That's great. Okay, then I've got my partner, Jess. Okay, so you might go, awesome, Jimmy, like I know you've got your partner, Jess. Like, would she be interested in 14 days? You might say yes. Okay, then I've got my best friend. Okay, so his name's Adriano. Now, he might not be able to work with you. Okay, so you might make that one red. Okay, then you've got people's workplaces, and this is how you're able to get a ton of referrals and grow your business super rapidly. Okay, so you might go, hey, Jimmy has a workplace called Legacy. Can we get their staff in? That might be a work in progress. Okay, then I had an AFL club that I was affiliated with called the Manly Wolves. Okay, so then we might go, awesome. Okay, let's see if we can get down into their, databases, and that might be a work in progress as well. But then you get my partner Jess in. Okay, so we go, awesome, partner Jess. Jess is in. Then you go to the partner. Okay, Jimmy's already in. Okay, we go Jess's friend Lara. Okay, that's our first referral point. Let's do that one. That's a work in progress. Okay, Legacy Digital, we're working on. And then you might go, cool, well, Jess, like as an affiliate, clubs, big connection, my wife has like 200,000 Instagram followers. So we go, hey, look, Jess, would you be open to like doing a post on your Instagram and your stories and see if anyone's able to do that? She'll go, yes. And then you've got that. And then you're able to proliferate your marketing, guys. You're going to absolutely dominate if you stay focused on this. Okay, then you've got like Jess's friend, Lara. Okay, so let's imagine now Lara comes in over time. Okay, then we've got cool. Now Lara's a member. You've got Lara's partner, Pete. You got her best friend, Lauren. She owns her own business. She's got a lot of Instagram followers. Then you might have a client, say named Jacob. You might not know his partner or his best friend. So you'd find out that to be able to grow your list and network. He owns his own business. You could run a seminar for them. You could give them an offer. You might not know his affiliations club or big connections. So you would build rapport and have like a chat to them about that. Okay, then you might have someone, say my cousin Brendan, for example. He would be on my list if I had a fitness business. He's got his partner Sky, best friend Nick. He actually owns 4 businesses. And in his networks and big affiliations, probably a big one would be he's really high up in a massive Australia-wide company, or you might not know and you have to find out. And then you're able to just do this as a systemized process, guys. And we would just try and ask for referral every 2 to 4 weeks from people. If someone ever did refer, would make sure that we thank them publicly if we can, would also make them privately. For the bigger ones, like say if someone once sent to us about 17 clients on this, we gave them like very special, like customized gifts on that. That was something that we paid for because they helped grow our business absolutely massively. So guys, I hope that helps a little bit for today. That's like a complete system. Now you've just got to get in and kind of run it. I know that this system works really, really well. I can like speak for that personally. I can also speak for the hundreds of fitness business owners that I've helped grow. So now I'm going to leave it over to you. Okay. I want you to go and take action. I want you to give it a try because if you don't do the 50 messages and you don't start to use this system, I can guarantee you one thing, guys. I know that this won't work unless you take action. Okay. So let's make sure we're moving forward. Let's make sure that we're taking action so that we help more people in our fitness business, so that we make more money, and so that we run the fitness business of our dreams.